Ash Hollow when we pulled in here. You should be questioning me. Could hurt my feelings.
Step aside. I'm reading, Kim. I can't read behind somebody.
It's in the car.
This is Ash Hollow in western Nebraska, on our way into Wyoming.
He said it was a bat and you took out of there.
I know, I just, boom, I ran out. If that thing was a vampire, I would have ran.
Put that back. Let's swallow.
It's out of there, but now all these maniacs struck through.
This is going to be a nice picture. I'm going like this.
These are the ruts. The Mormon pioneers brought the wagons down off the top of the hill, down this grade right here. I think there's another grade, possibly right through here. There's also, looks like some ruts from this area. I understand there's a bunch of them around, so we're not going to walk up there today. But this is that Ash Hollow. This is Chimney Rock. This is where the pioneers look forward to finding this. This means they're halfway to Utah when they got to Chimney Rock. This is the burial of Rebecca Winters, who died on the Mormon Trail as the railroad was building the rails that came across this body. And went around the grave and let the family know where it was at. The only marker that was here was a marker off the wagon wheel, which you can see behind there, with her name on it. This is in Scotts Bluff, just outside Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. This is the other side of the marker. What's this right here in front of you, Brad? What's that marker? Is that the same? Is that another marker or what?
Right here. It says she's the daughter of a soldier of the Revolutionary War.
Huh.
I think they do. I think it is. I think somebody's used this for a bathroom time too.
It smells like somebody's dead.
This is Register Cliffs in Wyoming. Problem is, everybody and their dogs have signed this thing. You can't tell whether it's the early ones are real or whether somebody else has put them on here, so it's kind of a waste of time to even look at it. But this is called Register Cliffs, and there's 1 million signatures from the 1800s up till today. So who even knows whether the 1800 ones were signed by, or whether the 1900 people have signed 1800 dates. This is the Oregon Trail ruts right here.
Okay.
Show us how smart they were. They could have went around.
Okay. Smile.
man-made hopping beds. They gone around.
Make sure you have no static in your hair, people, or
I'm
else
reading
you're
that.
going
I
to
got
be
a book
busted.
about the Hancock Park Company rescue. I've been reading it.
Yeah, there is. I saw the lightning.
I think I got to take a picture all day.
What? How can you talk funny when they put the camera on?
And
Go. Or somebody gets struck by lightning up here.
Well, what?
Okay. Come on, Jordy. We're going.
Come on, guys.
Hurry, Jordan.
this is a bridge that previously covered the plant in 1859, 58, 59. This is a ferry that was used to transport the wagons across the Platte River. There's probably a copy of one. I don't think this is original, but gives you an idea how they got across the river on this. So. The road design from the late 1840s through the 1860s, an exodus of more than 70,000 Mormons passed by here on their way to their New Zion in Utah. Starting from Nauvoo, Illinois in February 1846, the first group of at least 13,000 Mormons crossed into Iowa to escape religious persecution when and spent the next winter in the area of 1847, Brigham Young led an advance party of 143 men, 2 women, 3 children along the Platte River. At Fort Bridger, Wyoming, they departed from the Oregon Trail to lead southwest to the Great Salt Lake. Thousands of the other Mormons soon followed. Today, a marked 1,624-mile auto tour route closely parallels their history track. Here's a panoramic view of Fort Caspar. As they rebuild it, it's not an original, but it's, I think they had the diagrams, or they know pretty much how it looks.
Diagram.
This was Lieutenant Casper's diagram that I wrote this work. So, yeah.
51 years. No, 61 years.
These cabins were rebuilt in 1936. By the way, Caspar is in Casper, Wyoming. July 13th, Sunday morning. On our way home, the last day of the trip, we're at Independence Rock, Wyoming. This is where thousands of wagon trains, people signed the Independence Rock. This is a panoramic view looking at Signature Rock. And we'll get up a little bit closer here in a minute. I think I said a minute ago that this is Register Rock. This is Independent Rock. Thousands of travelers, and even the Pony Express went by this rock. Some of them took axle grease and wrote their names in the on the rock. Old Chaser decided he was going to take a walk up on Independence Rock, so we look at his back end as he climbs up to the top of the rock. They tell me that most of the signatures are on top, but I don't think I'm gonna climb it today. That's old Chaser at the top, waving back. Are you? of Devil's Gate. We're not going to go over to it. It's quite a walk. Just to give you an idea what this is Martin's Cove. This is where the Martin Handcart Company, as well as 2 or 3 other handcart companies, stayed. Where so many of the Martin Handcart Company spent the winter, where you don't know exactly how many died, but there's a bunch. It's not that far. Sorry about flipping this thing around. Not that far from the Devil's Gate.
Come on, Kate.
Before your keys.
Split Rock, this is where the Oregon Trail comes right down through this meadow between the rocks.
Can you get that if you just send me the
This is the Willie Handcart where they camped and lost a few. It wasn't really. Do you have a monument? This is a grave of John Walters, who helped baptize the 13 that were buried up there at the Hector. And they say that the 2 men who buried them died the next day. This is one of the graves. The other one is right over here. This is a grave of William Smith. He was the other brother that buried. This is South Pass City. You just stop for a few minutes. Somebody says this is really a unique place. So. This is South Pass City. Not much here. And I don't think there ever was much here.
Remember?
Jordan, Stewart. One more. Don't throw that.
Hey, watch out for fish.
They're thick feathers, I guarantee you. These are people from this is a place monument. They have to wear all authentic clothing, shoes, everything. And they sleep, eat, walk, do everything that pioneers did.